If you have this feeling that nothing really matters, if you're nihilistic about your life, if you don't see any meaning in doing anything, no motivation in doing anything, no happiness from life, no genuine joyness of being alive and speaking to people, interacting with them, spending time with your friends and your family, or even working on anything that was in the past or maybe right now meaningful to you. If you feel the feeling that you just want to cry right now and you're not using your full potential in your life that you could use, if you have all of these things, you need to know that I've also been like this in the past. But right now I'm not, and I'll tell you the most important things to get rid of your depressed state. Maybe it's even depression. And it's not that hard as you may think. It's really not. First, you need to hit fundamental things that you probably already know, but I will tell them anyway. First thing first, you need to start moving yourself. You need to start going to the gym and start doing some sort of cardio on a regular basis. If you got shredded body, if you got big muscles, and your physique will look very good and your body composition will look aesthetic, every time you look in the mirror you will get like natural dopamine spike and you will just feel better about yourself, which will automatically increase your self-confidence. Really. And of course you also need to get lean. The truth is that no one really cares about how much you bench. Everyone cares if you're lean and if you look aesthetic. And I'll tell you something. If you want to bench 100 kg, 140 kg, whatever it is, do it. Bulk up, make your goal, but generally on a daily basis, on like regular periods of your time in your life, you shouldn't be prioritizing bulking. You shouldn't have that mindset, because most of it is just cope to eat fucked tons of food just to in your mind have this always productive, because I will get closer to my goal, which is benching this amount of weight. No, what's good for you is staying clean. And I will tell you actually something. I've never been this fat to not see my abs. I've always been below 14% body fat. And I've always done PRs with this level of body fat. Why is that? It's because of my diet, because I have very good diet. I practically never cheat on my diet because it's so deeply ingrained in my personality and my self-image that I just don't want to do it. I just feel very good and pleasant when I'm not cheating on my diet and I'm eating healthy foods which are making me feel great, are making me build more muscle, are making me make more testosterone. My hormones are optimized. I don't get acne on my face. I don't get bloated. Why I would want to cheat if I can look good, feel good and sleep good and be happy eating good things? Eating bad things is not even that good, you know? You will feel pleasure that is not even that much greater than eating steak, to be honest, for what, 10 seconds? And then you have to deal with consequences for like 3 days to 1 week, I guess, because acne doesn't go away that fast, you know. So about your physique, you want to build good physique that is lean, because that's pretty obvious, right? You'll get treated better by people around you and it will just increase your self-image. You will feel better about yourself. It will make you feel happier. Making connections with people is way fucking easier when you look good and you command respect with yourself. Of course, there are some funny guys that are fat or ugly. They're also good. But generally, if you look good, you don't have to be Jordan Barrett level of looking, but you need to be attractive. Of course you don't need, like those black pillars believe that you need to be some true Adam to fucking get a girlfriend. This is not true, like absolutely not. But you need to look good and you need to use your whole potential which God gave you. You need to work your ass off, achieve the best state you can. Trust me, when you look good, making friends, making connections, and of course getting girls, this is obvious, is way better, way easier and more valuable. This is like a big leverage on your connections. If girls look at you when you go in the town and people generally notice you, you'll feel better, and trust me, you won't get depressed. It will be like your dopamine spike, so don't underestimate it. Relations with people are also like one of the most, if not the most important things to get rid of your depressed state. Because if you're depressed, you see it. You don't want to talk to people. You just don't, you feel like, no, I don't want to do it. It will be hard. It will be kind of like, I don't want to do it anyway. I just want to be in silence. I want to focus on myself. This is all coping. It won't bring you anything good, because it's just procrastinating from making friends and talking to people. I've even like few weeks ago I was kind of like sadder because I was sitting in school, I was sleep deprived. We'll talk about it later, but I was generally sad and I was demotivated to do anything. And you know what? Then I thought to myself, yeah, I don't want to talk to people, but getting out of your comfort zone generally makes you grow, right? Makes you better, makes you improve in your life. So what I did was I just started talking to random people in the gym, on the pavement, in the city, like literally talking to random people about whatever the fuck I was thinking. Like I just literally turned my brain off and spoke random words, something that was relevant to what they were, or just something that came out of my mind. And by making this conversation, I just started feeling so good. I felt like I've accomplished something, even though I didn't. Okay, I did, because I've got out of my comfort zone, but it wasn't like pursuing my goal. It was just talking to fucking person, and I felt like I've did something very great. And of course, I've made the day for the person, and I've made the day for myself. That's how important connections with people are. And I literally started to feel better after talking to some random people. If you have friends, your chance of being depressed, if you have good friends that treat you well, because you have good physique, you look good, you'll be a much happier person and you will enjoy life way more. Just trust me on that. Yeah, we are talking about attractiveness. Of course, you need to also get dialed in your face. You need to debloat. Lightning is right now pretty bad, so I look bloated, but I'm really not. You need to debloat and you need to get rid of your acne. These two things will be accomplished if you will fix your diet. I'm really sensitive to food, and what I eat to not have acne is meat, mostly red meat, eggs, but not too much. I've also ate like 20 eggs a day sometimes, but it is not good for me because I've got bloated from it. You know, egg yolks have a lot of polysaturated acids, so it's not ideal food. A lot of red meat, eggs. You cook it on butter, so butter or clarified butter. If you want to debloat and to get rid of your acne, it will be 3 things that you want to eat, really. You can add some fruits like strawberries when you start feel bad, because when you're in ketogenic state, you can, of course, at the beginning it's normal, because your electrolytes get flushed out more, because you get less insulin spikes. Your kidneys are spilling it more, so it's like kind of being addicted to alcohol, stopping it and telling, oh, I stopped drinking alcohol and I now feel bad, so I need to drink alcohol to feel good. No, you need to get rid of this addiction, and that's it. And generally, when you eat like this, you may feel bad at the beginning because of this electrolyte disbalance. Just eat some electrolytes and that will fix it. But generally, you can feel sad on it, so I recommend also to eat some fruits that are low in carbs, like strawberries, because strawberries is the S tier fucking fruit. It's so delicious. Strawberries are the best fruit. It changed my mind. They have a lot of vitamin C, which generally you get some from it, but it's better to get more of it when you eat fruit. Strawberries have a lot of it. Strawberries are the best fruit to eat. Of course, blueberries, you can also mix it with that. But generally, those 3 things are the best for debloating and acne. And when you want to have a sustainable diet, then also add some fruits. Some people say to eat honey. When I eat honey, it has so much fructose, it puts high demand on my liver, and I get a lot of acne from it. So I don't eat honey myself. And raw milk is very good, but beta-casein also bloats your face, kind of. You know, casomorphins, beta-casein, casein proteins generally are making you produce more prolactin, and prolactin is bloating you. But yeah, raw milk is generally healthy, and drink a lot of it, but not in the face when you want to get rid of your acne and your bloating, because that won't help you with that goal. And if you want to have more information about it, if you want to get my own advice, if you want me to help you with on one-on-one call, because I really like to help people with that, especially if you have potential, and that's just pure satisfaction for me. As you can see, I'm kind of like, I have some muscles. I don't have pimples, I don't have acne, I have like pretty attractive face. I've achieved it by doing some things that I won't discuss in this video because it will be too long, and I've put all of it in my community. Link in the description, you can check it out. You need to stop using social media like you're just a fucking retard monkey. If you're scrolling, and tell me, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Conscious time is literally your life. And when you're scrolling, you probably notice it. Time just goes so fucking fast. How is that happening? That you scroll and scroll, it looks all so good, you get all of this dopamine, but then suddenly you look at the clock, 2 hours passed. How is that? Because when you scroll, your prefrontal cortex lowers its frequencies. Amygdala takes most part of it, but generally what I mean is that you're unconscious when you scroll. And consciousness is your life. How much conscious time you live is how much you live. So when you scroll, you're basically taking away your life. You're wasting your life. It's like this time didn't even happen. No value from it. Your brain just got fucked up because your dopamine systems were hyperstimulated and you're sad after scrolling. You need to stop it. The thing I've done, because I've made experiment, I've scrolled for few hours, like 3 hours maybe 2. Then I've got headache because I've always have headache when I scroll. Most people have it. I just went on this bed right here and I looked on this wall for 15 minutes. I just looked at it. No stimulation, no nothing, just looked at it. And to be honest, it felt so pleasant. Looking at this wall literally felt good. It was maybe weird, but if you have no stimulation at all for your brain, you may have problems with it, okay. But I didn't have problems with looking at this wall. I found it personally relaxing and pleasant. If you'll do it, I guarantee you that you also feel good. It will be easier to focus on anything way more because you just stimulate your brain, your dopamine baseline got higher and you will feel better. And this is generally a very good tactic for productivity. If you are about to learn, do your work, your business work, do anything you do in your life that you strive to achieve, look at the wall for 15 minutes before doing it. Before recording this video, I've looked at this wall for 15 minutes and I feel calmer when I talk to the camera. I feel stimulated, it just feels good and it's just generally good. And looking at this wall will help you to get rid of your social media addiction because you destimulate your brain. You do exactly opposite of what short form content does to your brain. Meditation is also very good. You can also apply it. People overlook it and look at it like some woo-woo shit. Literally, there is scientific proof that it increases your prefrontal cortex here, the part of your brain that makes you human and is bigger than in any other animal in humans. Meditation increases your activity and size of prefrontal cortex. So really think about it. Because do you want to spend your rest of your life just scrolling? You're in school, and you go to the gym, and you go back to home, you eat something, you eat while scrolling, and you go to your bedroom, you lay down on your bed, and you're scrolling. You don't get any value from it, right? You just waste your life. As I told you, unconscious time equals nothing. Wasted time. Like you haven't lived in this time. So really think about it deeply and don't waste your time on looking on short form content. If you are not a creator like me, just delete it. Just fucking delete it from your phone and don't use it. If you are a creator, then you have to get immune to it. It's pretty hard at the beginning, to be honest, because the algorithm is made that way. Literally, the AI systems from Instagram, for example, they look at every frame of every video that was posted, frame by frame by frame. And they look at the objects that are on the screen and then they analyze your watch time, your engagement on that video, and they put you the most possibly interesting things that will hook your attention and you will stay more on the app. That's how bad it got. It was bad before, but right now it's very bad. Like I've experienced it myself. I started posting like short form content because I want to make experiment for 30 days. I'll just post videos of myself, maybe talking with some captions for 30 days. Really low effort. I've put maybe 15 minutes a day on that, post some videos. I want to try it for 30 days and check if I will blow up, like what analytics will look like. And I will tell you something, at the beginning, bro, when I've downloaded Instagram, it hooked me up very hard. It hooked me up really. They put it most interesting, the things that will interest me most. They literally chose the content so well that I couldn't stop. Even if I thought to myself, bro, you need to stop, you're wasting your time. I was like, nah, one more. It's bad. It's really bad. They are really good at it. You just need to stop and destimulate your brain and understand you need to understand how harmful it is. It is making you brain dead. It is stealing life from you. It is making you distracted from the real problems that occur in our lives. And it's not for no reason, you know. Stop using social media, short form content. Of course, watching podcasts, long form content is not that bad, but still, you need to consider what you're watching. Just stop watching short form content. There's no benefits to it. And now, one of the biggest things that made the biggest difference in me, and it made the difference when I was ugly and skinny, and I was not really respected by anyone. And it happened right now, like literally a few weeks ago. When you're in school, right? When you're in work, what's above you? Artificial blue light. When you sit inside of the room, when there is beautiful weather outside, there's sunny, maybe UV index is like 4, 5, 6. You're sitting in this place, in the box, and you don't get any sunlight, which is really crucial for your mental health and for your sleep quality. You need to go outside. I will just tell you that. Because when I was in school, I was going to school, like obviously blue light from above, a lot of noise from different people, generally not pleasant experience. You are forced to do things you don't really care about, but of course, okay, math is good generally. It develops your mind and your brain. You're cognitively smarter. Don't think about school like, oh, school is stupid, I won't go to school, blah, 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 blah. No, doing brain effort, like brain exercises like math, teaching yourself how to write an essay, it's actually good for you. So don't be a little pussy that don't do anything with its life, and additionally to that, compliance that school is bullshit, because you won't achieve anything in life if you are like this. When I started to go outside more, literally at 12 a.m, I've just skipped one class, which was not that important. I went outside, I've seated on the bench, and I've just soaked up the sun. I immediately started to feel better, because first thing first, infrared light and the warmness you feel from the sun is very pleasant. It's very good feeling. You get vitamin D, which is very important, and when there is no sun, you get no vitamin D. Even from supplements, it is not the same. And when you're on the sun, you also expose your melanopsins to natural blue light and other frequencies, because sun has all of the frequencies we could think about and all of the frequencies we need, obviously. When your melanopsins see those frequencies, then you produce more melatonin at night, and sleeping is way easier and your sleep is deeper. You've also accumulate more adenosine throughout of the day when you're outside, and your circadian rhythm is set, and that's very important. So go outside when you're indoors too much, and ideally spend like 1 hour outside at least. It's not that much, but it really will help you. At least 1 hour will make a massive difference if you don't go outside at all. And it's important to be in like higher UV index moments. Of course, if you're in Africa and your UV index is like 13, and maybe don't go outside, obviously. But if you are like 6, 8, 5, something like this, then go outside. It won't hurt you. It will just make you produce more vitamin D and will make you feel better. And that's thing you need to master, because when I was going to sleep, I was also working on many things. I've neglected my sleep and I felt depressed. You need to dial in your sleep. Even when I was making all of those things I've just told you, everything, and I've neglected my sleep. And it wasn't like sleeping 5 hours. It was sleeping 6.5 to 7 hours. Something like this. Life felt different. Life felt like I was drunk. I was more prone to making stupid decisions, like drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes, which are obviously awful. They're only good for photos. The rest of it is nah. And I've been more submissive to the world. I was taking their perspectives on me. Like, you know, I was less masculine, I will even say. I was just behaving more like a person that doesn't have its own values. When someone says something to me, oh, okay, maybe that's like, you know, I was just being weak person. And it wasn't like for a very long time. I just neglected it for like maybe 1 month. It wasn't like very big time spent. And then for a few days I've dialed in my sleep and I feel like another different human being. And I'm not even joking. Really, I feel like I'm another human being. Really. And what I did, your sleep time should be at least 8 hours. But don't get me wrong, going to your bed at 10 p.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. it's not 8 hours of sleep. It's maybe like 7 hours of sleep. 6.5. Depends on how long you fall asleep. Generally, to get clear 8 hours of sleep, you need to be in your bed for 9 hours. And people have different chronotypes. They like to wake up in different hours, but this is named chronotypes. It's really how, like, your usual time that you wake up. It's mostly environmental than genetics, to be honest. And of course, genetics also play a role in it. I personally like to wake up early. When I wake up at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., God forbid 10 a.m., I just feel like utter shit. Groggy, brain fog, no motivation, like symptoms of being sleep deprived, because I can't just have high quality sleep when I sleep to so late hours. And my body generally, when I do not fuck up my sleep on some party, the latest time I naturally wake up is 6:30. The latest time I need to go to sleep is 9 p.m, 21 o'clock, and then I will wake up at 6:30 naturally. But ideally I want to go to sleep at 8 p.m, 7:30 p.m, to wake up at 4:30, 5:30, because I feel the most productive then. Everyone is asleep. It makes me feel better, one, biologically, because it's more natural for me, my circadian rhythm is set to that, and two, mentally, because I feel like I'm more productive than other people, which encourages me more to do more work and be more productive. That's how it is. Switching up your circadian rhythm will generally take you like 7 days, maybe 14 days if you're really fucked up. And what I will recommend you is to be regular with your sleep. I've neglected it. I've went to sleep at 9 p.m. one time, then 12 p.m. all the time, and was waking up and going to sleep at different times. I felt shit consistently, even if I will get those 8 hours consistently. Sleep regularity is very important, and you need to have it in your mind. Pick up hours that will suit your daily schedule, and please stick to them, with no more difference to going to sleep than 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes higher, 30 minutes lower in this time span. Don't exceed it. Go to sleep regularly. There are also ways like melatonin supplements. It works. I will admit it, I tried it. Do not take more than 3 milligrams. Your body naturally makes from 0.1 to 0.3 milligrams. And in supplements, they sometimes recommend you, oh, it's a very strong dose, 6 milligrams. It will not change anything, except your baseline of melatonin will get fucked up, and then without those supplements you will not be able to fall asleep. So what you want to do is take some low dose, maximum 3 milligrams of melatonin, take it 30 minutes before you want to go to sleep, and then actually go to sleep. Take it for 2 days, and it will generally speed up your circadian rhythm calibration, but I do not recommend to do it this way. I recommend to do it naturally. Although I tried the previous method, you need to have in mind the fact that always after waking up from melatonin, you will feel worse, like more groggy. And the second thing, your dreams might be very fucked up. I've had some nightmares or really psychedelic dreams after it, and this is not encouragement for you. Really don't do it. And to stop being depressed, because those things were like getting friends, getting good body, spending time with people and talking to random people, being social, like really being, not like, oh, be social guys. No, really be social, like really talk to people, like really don't give a fuck about anything, just talk to this person, like fix your diet, like do what I said to you to do. Go outside when there are peak sun hours in your area, unless you're like from Africa or countries where there's like dangerously strong sun. And the final thing is, stop caring what other people think about you. There always will be haters. There always will be people that will make fun of you. In real life, when you have good body, you're big physically and you're attractive, people generally will be nice to you and will respect you. But online, when you post something, don't care about it. Like really, don't care about others' opinion, unless it's from people you respect and you really care about, then care about their opinion. Or people that achieved what you want to achieve, then care about their opinion. But if you stop caring about it and you're attractive and you're big physically, then in real life people will treat you good. If you start speaking to a random person, he or she will treat you very good. They won't bully you. They won't tell, oh, what the fuck, why are you talking to me? Like, oh, here guys, here is a weirdo that tries to talk to me. These things maybe in USA. No, these things generally don't happen. I've never had this. When I go to someone randomly, they're always happy, giggly, like make some jokes, we're fine. Wholesome interactions. Stop caring about other people's opinion. If you want to start posting online, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, because there will always be some human being that will hate you for whatever reason, for literally whatever reason. So don't get discouraged by it, because there will always be people that like you and dislike you. It doesn't really matter. Focus on the real world. In the real world, you will have people that respect you and actually matter. If you never met someone, then why do you even care about what he says? So fucking online troll. Don't let opinion of other people and judgment, fear of judgment, dictate if you will pursue things you want to do. Social media, business, some maybe weird school, whatever. Don't let them stop you from doing those things. because that is what will make you truly depressed if you won't live up to your values and you won't be yourself. Really. Always when I act somehow different than I believe, I feel this bad feeling inside of me. I feel like I'm doing something bad. So live up to your values, unless you're really stupid. So live up to your values. Don't let other people dictate if you do think you believe in or not. If you believe that drinking alcohol is bad and people encourage you, oh, drink with us, then you can take one toast, drink to be polite. Of course, it won't hurt you, but don't drink more, even if they will encourage you and will tell you that you're a bad person for that you're not drinking with them. Really, do all of those things I told you and you won't be depressed, I promise you. You will live fulfilled and happy life. Once again, if you want to be more attractive, if you want to improve your life and feel good consistently as you will be on drugs, if you want to get my one-on-one help, I will literally take up my time to help you improve, because I love helping people, especially if you have potential, to achieve your dream physique, your dream looks, and to achieve your full potential. If you want to work with me and have access to all of my knowledge I've made up in modules in the school community, the link is in the description. And for now, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of videos like this. Like the video if you liked it, or dislike it if you think it was bad, and peace.